May 14th, 2026, A Meditative Life. The beginning of true restoration, godly sorrow. Beloved saints, have you rested into the peace of the Lord today? As we live, we encounter numerous sorrows and anxieties. Sometimes we are heartbroken because of our own faults, and sometimes because of the words of others or circumstances. Paul, too, once regretted causing pain to the hearts of the saints of the Corinthian church with a letter he sent them. However, he soon rejoiced seeing the amazing results that the sorrow brought. That is because the sorrow did not end as a simple wound or regret, but became a holy sorrow according to God's will, leading to true repentance and salvation. Godly sorrow is different from the worldly sorrow that leads us to death. While worldly sorrow traps us into the shackles of despair, discouragement, criticism, and resentment, godly sorrow makes us earnest, proves our innocence, and brings about holy indignation and alarm regarding wrongs. Above all, it makes us long for God earnestly, see justice done to the wrongdoers, and show ourselves to be innocent in every way. This is exactly the true form of repentance that God desires from us. God, who comforts the downcast, comforted Paul through Titus, and made Paul's joy even greater through the news that the saints of the Corinthian church were longing for him and repenting of their wrongs. Godly sorrow thus restores trust and joy among the saints, and allows us to trust one another completely. Beloved saints, what kind of sorrow is into your heart today? Are you simply remaining into worldly anxiety? Let us honestly lay down that sorrow before the Lord and pray that it becomes a godly sorrow that leads us to repentance and salvation. When we do so, the Lord will use even our pain as an instrument of true life and restoration. Meditation and application. The first meditation is godly sorrow. Paul says that godly sorrow brings repentance that leads to salvation. However, worldly sorrow brings death. If there is a sorrow that aches your heart today, let us take time to ask the Lord whether it is merely worldly anxiety or a godly sorrow that makes us reflect on ourselves. The second meditation is the amazing results of repentance. The saints of the Corinthian church were led to repentance by their sorrow, and that repentance made them more earnest, proved their innocence, and made them long earnestly. What is the fault into your life today that you need to honestly confess and turn away from before the Lord? Let us take the steps of repentance that leaves no regret within the comfort of the Lord.